Although it's partly subjective how important each component of fitness is, here's the order I'll provide from most to least. Aerobic fitness, cardiovascular/cardiorespiratory endurance, aerobic capacity and anaerobic capacity, strength, muscular endurance, bones, flexibility, balance, coordination, and speed. Agility results from balance, strength, coordination, and skill level. Power is speed plus strength. By performing more physical exercises, your body will get used to acting faster and reacting to the world around it more. When your cardiovascular endurance improves, so does cardiorespiratory endurance. By increasing the strength and endurance of the heart and lungs, their ability to provide oxygen to the muscles during activity also increases. The authors of a 2019 study reported that resistance training, endurance training, and high-intensity interval training led to improvements in cardiorespiratory endurance and muscular strength among adults who were aged 40 to 65 years old and who were not previously physically active. The goal is to perform these exercises to failure so that you improve your muscular endurance over time. That said, be sure to maintain proper form to reduce the risk of injury. Resistance training is a form of exercise intended to increase muscular strength and endurance. Athletes use more structured interval training workouts and high-intensity interval training HIIT to build speed and endurance. Interval training works both the aerobic and the anaerobic systems. By performing high-intensity intervals that produce lactic acid during practice, the body adapts and burns lactic acid more efficiently during exercise. Lactic acid tolerance is tolerance to the byproduct of anaerobic metabolism. Lactic acid is analogous to carbon dioxide, and by adapting to it, it takes longer for fatigue or pain to affect you. More calories are burned in short, high-intensity exercise than in long, slow-endurance exercise. Studies show it can be at least as effective as moderate-intensity continuous exercise in losing body fat. Warning: keep in mind that interval training is extremely demanding on the heart, lungs, and muscles, and it's important to have clearance from your physician before you start interval training. You should also have a solid base of overall aerobic fitness before performing high-intensity training. Resistance training can strengthen your bones and decrease your risk of fractures, a significant improvement of aerobic capacity after being given high intensity of HIIT. Aerobic capacity and VO2 max are often used interchangeably, and they're essentially the same. You may also see the terms aerobic power or maximal oxygen uptake when referring to aerobic capacity, but these all boil down to the same concept. Building muscles can increase your resting metabolic rate and accelerate weight loss, as muscles burn more calories at rest than fat. Increases fat oxidation. Supports increased cardiovascular endurance. Stamina is the mental and physical ability to sustain an activity for a long period. Endurance refers to your body's physical capability to sustain an exercise for an extended period. It's made up of two components, cardiovascular endurance and muscular endurance. The terms stamina and endurance have similar meanings and are often used interchangeably. Regular aerobic exercise can help you improve both these fitness qualities. Experts recommend getting at least 150 minutes of aerobic activity per week. Exercising more than 150 minutes per week is linked to additional health benefits. The more repetitions you do, the more interval training affects your overall anaerobic capacity and tolerance of fatigue. It improves your muscles' ability to work anaerobically beyond your VO2 max. HIIT workouts comes with a ton of benefits too, such as improved cardiovascular health, VO2 max, and excess post-exercise oxygen consumption, aka your body keeps burning calories long after your workout. By sprinkling Zone 5 efforts into your workouts, you'll improve your stamina, the amount of time you can work at your maximum output, and build strength. Considering the significant time to completion difference between both exercise modalities, it is remarkable that HIIT has the same benefits as lower to moderate intensity aerobic exercise on blood pressure and higher efficiency in increasing VO2 max. By the way you breathe influences your workouts. There are two breathworks that I recommend: slow Deep breathing, also known as diaphragmatic breathing or abdominal breathing, is recommended before exercise as it can help increase the oxygen level in the body, promote relaxation, improve concentration, and improve posture. Some experts recommend 10 to 30 minutes of slow diaphragmatic breathing each day, though multiple short practices can also be beneficial, like 5 to 10 minutes 3 to 4 times a day. Diaphragmatic breathing exercise demonstrated a superior effect on reducing fatigue compared to alternate nostril breathing exercise. Besides that, you can use pursed lip breathing during the difficult part of any physical activity. It's also a good idea to practice pursed lip breathing at rest or during stress-free moments until the act becomes natural. It's a good idea to practice 4 to 5 times every day for at least 5 to 10 minutes. Once the breathing pattern becomes natural, you can perform pursed lip breathing only when necessary. Spontaneous pursed lips breathing can be a useful technique to increase walking endurance and reduce oxygen desaturation during walking. It slows down your breathing, keeps airways open longer so your lungs can get rid of old trapped air, reduces the amount of work required for breathing, increases the amount of time you can exercise or be active, improves the exchange of oxygen and carbon dioxide in your lungs. Diaphragmatic breathing plus pursed lips breathing provided greater changes in breathing parameters in just 6 minutes. Both abdominal and tightly pressed lips breathing exercises individually had an effect on the sleep quality of elderly patients with chronic obstructive pulmonary disease. However, there was no difference in the impact on sleep quality between the two types of breathing exercises. I also read studies on other forms of breath work. Here's what I found. Although more research is needed, current studies are convincing in their evidence for box breathing as a powerful tool in managing stress, regaining focus, and encouraging positive emotions and state of mind. 478 technique. There is limited scientific research to support this method, but there is a lot of anecdotal evidence to suggest that this type of deep, rhythmic breathing is relaxing and may help ease people into sleep. Some have criticized the Buteyko method as being pseudoscience because mainstream medicine has not yet accepted it as a valid treatment for asthma or any other disease. Lack of evidence about how well this technique works. Lack of science-based information on how long one should practice Buteyko breathing to see results. Additionally, a lot of the research into Buteyko breathing is older research. There's very little research on the science of lion's breath in particular, but there are plenty of studies about the value of breathwork techniques. Bee humming breathing is a simple yogic practice recommended for its favorable effect on cardiac physiology, including blood pressure and autonomic nervous system. However, strong evidence supporting its effectiveness is lacking. The Wim Hof method, WHM, is a multidisciplinary approach to physical and mental well-being, combining cold exposure, breathing exercises, and meditation. Performing the WHM daily did not exert positive effects on cardiovascular and psychological parameters. There's no advantage to being able to hold your breath longer. You won't be able to run a marathon more efficiently or have a better workout, and it doesn't increase your lung capacity. Breath holding does not offer any benefit. The findings suggest that the WHM may reduce inflammation in healthy and non-healthy participants as it increases epinephrine levels, causing an increase in interleukin 10 and a decrease in pro-inflammatory cytokines. Exercise performance showed mixed findings. Positive effects of increased energy, less fatigue, and improved breathing were reported by 87% of the participants. WHBM alone was claimed to significantly increase epinephrine levels, regardless of the duration of training or trainer, and that increase was more prolonged in participants performing WHBM with retention. Breath retention is holding your breath. The Wim Hof breathing method was performed for 17 to 22 minutes.